Right, welcome to Friday afternoon in December. We're in the Coronation Street set. It's one of the last possible times to go there because they are going to demolish all this. We booked a late afternoon, so at least there was a novelty of seeing it in the dark because it's pretty much gone dark now. So you can see it. I did visit it in the summer, and you can see footage of that as well on 107 News. So they made a point of saying that a street is about 70% smaller than real life because the things get magnified on TV cameras. It's true that they do. And it does feel a bit smaller, but you could get a car down it nice and easy, I think. Just only 1.5 would smash into each other. It's quite small. So you've got this street coming down there. The tour ended by that bistro, and it wasn't the bistro inside, of course. And then the other place that competes with it, the Rove's Return, is here. That, of course, on the old set is inside. And it's smaller than you can imagine, as you can imagine as well. Got some coverage of that. Then when you go around the corner, this is where the Rove's Return comes out onto. And they have that. That's just a picture of a continuing street, because really the Granada Studios are over there. Then you've got the four-year fries only chippy over there, which I did see Simon coming out of getting some chips, but you never see inside it. It's acknowledged to exist then, obviously, in the show. I thought it wasn't. It was just there. For your fries only. The medical centre, which is doubling up as a place to get your photos from the official tour, where Deirdre used to work before she died, is there. Then, even on this original set, let's go a little bit blurred. I hate that's happening. I'm going to see if we can stop it going blurred. Focus on something. It is getting to be lower light at the moment. If you come down here, this is the only extended bit of the set as it was. So you've got what is now Barlow's Buys. It used to be, it was owned by Tracy now, hawking stuff that she got off the back of a lorry. Before that it used to be her brother's betting shop, so she ruthlessly got it off him, Peter Barlow. The bus stop that you always see them waiting at is just over the road from the Rove's Return, round the corner there. And then next to them, to that, ironically, is the streetcars. Now missing both Steve and Lloyd, as they've both taken a break. At the back of that is those the only semi-detached type houses, which are still microscopic compared to what houses should be, especially when you consider it's a TV set. Dev owns this chippy. You see people in here a lot more than the other chippy, that prima donna. So there. And this is as far as it goes, because Roy's Cafe is next to that. And I think that has now been turned into the community centre owned by the Nazir family, because obviously Fred Elliott's well off the show. So you come down here, and I think you can guess what this is. I think this is the furthest extent of the set. It's Victoria Court, where Nick and I think Carla lives, and so on. That's very modern. People in Manchester now, a lot of them are living in apartments like this instead of houses. That is the sign of the time, so they've included that. Of course, the new set is bigger than this. Of course, another thing there, you notice across the street from Roy's Rolls is the builder's yard. Now it's now Jason's Construction rather than Owen Armstrong, because he's left the show as well. So there you go. The only other place you could go, really, because there isn't as much on the other end of the street, is you can go behind the houses into the Ginnell. So we're going to have a go there. See the phone box as well. Yeah, Rove's Return, and that you can't go into. There's the tour guide. All them houses, you can't go into them. They're just storage rooms in the upstairs of those houses. I'm not sure. That seems to say TRFC, doesn't it? Tranmere Rovers Football Club. So if that's what it says, it's kind of random, isn't it? So the back of the Ginnell, where you confess your affairs and people overhear you because they're about a couple of feet away from you. You can see that massive Hilton Hotel. How the heck did they keep that out the shots? I don't know how they did it. So there's the back of the houses. Confess your affairs down here. Try to be in secret because it's about the only place you've got. There's some other terraced houses not used, so you never see any characters from them. And wheel the bins down here. Yeah, look, they've done that. Going nice and dark. It's not exactly lit down here. And We'll just come back round here to reveal there isn't as much at this end of the set, but it is where the Dev Alahan's corner shop is, and that, for some reason, the street can sustain two of them, because Rita's newsagent looks right out at him from across the street, but they managed to both survive. No problem. When's it open? Oh, it's very convenient. This all day Sunday as well. They're the same opening hours each day, even 10 o'clock on a Sunday. That's great service. If you go out for a pint of milk or go to Freshco's outside of that hour. And I think that's a kitchen that the crew probably used, but which is never filmed. And Rita must live there. The only thing that is filmed is that the bistro is at this end of the street. The only other extras now left, apart from the stuff at the end of the street here, is Gail is very handy for the newsagent and the garage, because Webster's is there, though they're applying for planning permission to build a bigger garage, so this will be history on the new set soon. It's going a bit blurred because of that big light, annoyingly. And then the Underworld factory. Now on the new set you can walk right in, but on the old set it was inside, and this is just an exterior as well. So there you go, that is your tour around Coronation Street. Pretty much a final tour, because December is the last month you're going to be able to come and see it for now, because they're going to demolish all this and build something else. Something a lot less interesting than this, an iconic television programme set.